And welcome to Let's Fly VFR. Today we're looking at the Zlin Z142 and also a little bit of interesting free software, Clench Common EG20, which is in the south of the UK. So let's jump into the VR and the Oculus Rift S and go flying. You can see the little controllers down there as I get this thing ready to go. Great little model, this one. Has a lot to offer. A lot of fun to fly as well. And the detail within the cockpit is, I tell you, it's really, really well done. A lot of quality, a lot of time spent building this. This model is actually available in both FSX, P3D is also available. It's certainly been recreated for X-Plane in more recent times. The aircraft actually comes with, let's say, a highly optimized 3D model, which is definitely the case. It's got 4K high detailed PBR textures, realistic flight model, which has apparently been tested by some real Zlin pilots. So it's certainly a lot of fun to fly. It has F-Mod sounds custom created by the guys from a real M337AK engine. Full 3D virtual cockpit, which is, I say, is very nice. It's damn good in VR, guys. Got to tell you that. What else we got here? We got some Reality XP support, Librain effects. Oh, there's just a lot going on here, and for the great price of $0, whatever you like to spend, this is a magnificent little plane to fly around. Now, the cockpit is pretty much fully operational. The only thing that doesn't work, we have the slip on the artificial horizon works. The old little ball slides around for us, but the actual artificial horizon doesn't move unless there is something I need to do, but I couldn't get it to move when I was doing a little play around. But I don't care because I'm a VFR pilot. And I'll try and keep out of the clouds. Now, the one thing that did catch me out was I was looking at the speed indicator. Like all UK, well, at least European little aircraft, it's in kilometres an hour. So it takes a little bit just getting used to the numbers being a lot higher when you're coming in landing. Now, it flies really well. It's smooth. It's reasonably forgiving when it comes to stalls. It did kill me when I spun it when I was a little bit low. You need some room to recover, but that's okay. It's all a bit of fun. I shouldn't be doing spins at 1,500 feet, should I? No. So the scenery is pretty good here as well. Here at Clench Common, did have a look on Google just to see what it actually looked like. Yes, it does exist, but it didn't look exactly like we see here, but that doesn't matter. It's a great little free piece of software from ORBX, so thanks to the guys from ORBX for putting out a little bit of software there for X-Plane users. So let's take a bit of a run around here left. We'll just do a little touch and go and just look at the general handling. Gives an opportunity to have a look at the airport, which is really just centered down around these trees. We have a series of hangars on the left hand side, which we'll have a close inspection of in a little while. We have what looks to be a number of farmhouses and bits and pieces here. The way it's set up here on the approach here, okay, we're going to be a little naughty because there's a row of power lines here. So we're going to duck up underneath those before we pop through onto the runway. And head out. Let's see what we can do with this thing now. Have a bit of fun with it. So the handling's really smooth. The slow speed handling is pretty nice. It does fall off on the power. You can get behind the power curve pretty quickly on this one. So you need to keep the power up to it a little bit. So we climb out. It's got a really nice rate of climb. I was maintaining about 1,000 foot a minute. just about a little bit more, but you can maintain it. And the bell says school's out on the stall front. And there she goes. She just rolls over. I did push that over. As we go down, and a few hay bales and pieces down there for us to fly past. As we head back over towards the airport. Now you can see the row of buildings there on the left, I would think. Might have to have a close inspection of that in a second. We'll just climb up a little bit further. It's fairly casual to land. It doesn't seem to have any real vices with the flaps down. It's 2-stage. 0, then just goes straight down. It doesn't transition very smoothly, it just goes bang straight down there, down and around. So let's try another touch and go. This time we'll come in and do it the right way. We won't go underneath any power lines. But in VR, that tree where it is just there in front of us is a bit of a distraction. You sort of keep your eyes on it because you don't want to hit it. As you're going through, come in over the top of the power lines this time and make it a little bit on the quick side. But there we go. Put it down fairly firmly. Rolling out a little bit, but we'll get the power back up. A bit more turns around the area before we call it a day, and it's a great little aeroplane, this thing. I think you have a lot of fun. I would highly recommend you go get it. It's on the org. It's in the top 100 of the year. You can download it there. There's a lot of different liveries available for it as well, so you can have a great deal of fun. This was actually created back in the 1960s, this aircraft. Originally in this format with the 2 seats. Then they created a 4-seat version of this aircraft. Enlarged the tail. It got a bit bigger engine. I think it was an I-540 or 0540 engine went into it then, so a bit more horsepower. But it's certainly very lively. The performance with the engine here is outstanding as we do this low-level right turn. And let's go have a look at those little row of hangars. Now, with the buildings here as well, you can actually, in VR and in normal 2D, you can get out and have a wander around, can't you? One of the buildings actually has pictures on the walls and bits and pieces on the inside. It's like a clubhouse, so you can get around. But a lot of the other stuff doesn't have anything at all. But I don't know where you'd go wandering around when it's a flight sim and you're going around checking out all the buildings. But there's a whole bunch of people sitting there waiting for you. It looks very animated. So as we come in over across the top, just miss those trees and we'll just see if anybody's home. There we go. Nice little low pass as we head out through there. That's a lot of fun. You might notice that as I look left and right that the sound varies between left and right as well. So it knows where the engine is and knows where your head positioning is, which is a nice little touch as well. And the performance here is really good. The textures and everything. I've had really good frame rates in this one. And I've just got a RTX 2060 Super, so that's going to that's already made a big difference to my flying. I tell you, the frames have picked up a reasonable amount, but the ability to turn everything else up a lot higher in VR and have it smooth is certainly good as we head up and over the top. You can hear that. You can hear the air noise, guys. If you listen to it, you can hear the air over the canopy. That's another nice little touch as well as we turn around and come in on final. So you can get a bit of a look at the actual model itself. It's very, very well done. So highly recommend, if you're looking for a bit of free scenery and you haven't grabbed this one from ORBX, go grab it, give yourself somewhere in the country if you're looking for a little airport to fly in and out of. Another new little model. Grab hold of this top little aeroplane, this Zlin Z, a 142. The 144 would be the 4-seat model, I understand. As we taxi in, does not look nice. It's a really great model. So, look forward to catching up with you guys again. Thanks for visiting the channel. And as always, remember, pop around, have a look at letsflyvfr.com if you're looking for any information. There's a fair bit there to help you. A lot of people still looking there with don't have joysticks. It seems to be a big one. So have a look there. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit the bell if you like. And I'll catch you back here at Let's Fly VFR real soon. Bye bye.